So, Night Swim. What did I think about it, and was it even worth watching? Kind of.
Why kind of, Shayne?
Because a lot. There's a lot that I liked, and there's a lot that I really hated. Let's go over it. Okay, let's start with like, because the dislike is just really pisses me off, I guess. Okay, so let's start off with the pros. So when I turn on Night Swim, I look at the director mostly and the production company when I, start to get a feel for a movie, you know what I mean? So I see Blumhouse and I see James Wan. I'm like, okay. Alright, we might have something here. Blumhouse rarely disappoints me, pretty much ever, at least if I don't really love the movie, it's at least watchable. And then the other ones I just love. I love Blumhouse. And then James Wan, iconic horror director, fantastic movies. He's done like a million great movies. Like he's done Conjuring, he's done Insidious, he's done Annabelle, Megan was alright, Dead Silence was great. I didn't know that was James Wan. That's a great one. Did he do the whole Saw series too? Seriously? How did I not know this? So, the dude has a great pedigree. He's done some amazing movies, so I'm like, okay. The way my head works, Blumhouse, James Wan. Alright, we're on the right track for something cool here. The first great thing about it, and probably the reason why I liked the movie and it wasn't really just fucking bad, just the cinematics and the way the movie was shot itself. It was just beautiful. It was beautifully done. It was beautifully edited. It was beautifully color graded. It looked great. It was amazing. There was a couple of really cool shots in there. I'm not going to spoil it for you once again. I might put a little one right here or something like that. I don't know. Just to show you really quick, it was just beautifully shot. It was fantastic to actually look at. So that was really the saving grace of this movie. The second one was the acting. I had nothing bad to say about the actors. They're actually believable. I actually believe that they were a family. They were going through a hard time. I was pulled in because of the actors and the cinematography of it. So if you're looking for a really, really good looking horror movie, this is a good one for you. It was beautifully shot. You're looking for a cinematic piece. This is great. This is a great movie to watch. Now let's get into the reason why I don't like the movie. Who the wrote this? Are we running out of ideas for horror movies already? I mean, come on. A haunted pool. Is what we come to? We can't come up with something more original than a haunted pool. I know the haunted house has been done a metric ton of times.
Say one more time.
Oh, idiot. But seriously, the haunted house has been done to death. It's all okay. I think they're trying to find something different that could be haunted. How do you land on haunted pool? I mean, isn't that part of the house? And even in Poltergeist, the frickin' tree was frickin' haunted. So yeah, switch to frick. You happy? But seriously, I wrote down a couple of things that I had to bring up. Hold on. Then this little girl wakes up in the middle of the night, and then, I don't know what woke her up or anything. She just opened her eyes and like, oh, I'm awake. Then happens to look outside, okay? And she's going to the pool, looking at the pool right in the backyard. And she sees her brother's boat. Apparently the boat's been missing for a minute. And then she's like, oh, it's the middle of the night. It's a great idea to go down to the pool and get this flotation tool. Floatable tool. Floatable toy. But before she goes and does that, she walks into the brother's room, and apparently the brother's been sick or just hung up in a bed. There's a hospital bed in his actual bedroom. So he probably hasn't been outside to play with the boat for a while. So why are we going outside to get a boat in a pool for someone who probably can't get out of bed? Why can't this wait for morning? Obviously, things happen, she falls in the pool, and then the little freaking demon guy just sucks her down, and pulls her back up, and sucks her back down, like, just playing with his food at this point. What a... It's not funny. Why am I laughing? That's not funny. Anyway, fast forward. New family shows up, and loves the pool, falls in love with the pool. They get the pool working, because it was, like, the water was taken out of it, and wasn't filled up for a while. I'm not going to go into too much of the meat of the movie. If you want to watch it, I'm going to try not to spoil it for you. I probably just spoiled that one scene for you. Sorry, but we're not going to go over too much more. Okay, I've already spoiled it with the sister and the kind of the prequel and everything part of this movie, so I might as well just keep going because This part kind of pissed me off. Next part, if you like cats, you're not gonna like this. Why am I laughing? This is not funny. This is serious stuff. Animals and movies. We can pick a few out probably at the top of our heads where they probably don't make it. So, this one I call BS real quick. So there's a cat. The cat knows something's up with the pool, but yet goes near the pool, and he doesn't like water. I know not all cats hate water, but the vast majority does. We can probably safely assume. And it just knows something's up, but yet gets close enough to the water to... You see what I'm getting at here? Okay, another part. Not gonna give too much away about this either. There's a drain. What other horror movie character monster do you think of when you think about drains? And being from the great state of Maine, you think about it quite often when you go by a sewer or a drainage. So, there's a drain scene, and I swear it's just picked out of Stephen King's It. And then the kid might have lost something, and potentially the thing in the drain, it's like, I found it for you. Why don't you come here?
What a nice boat. Do you want it back?
The kid's parents had introduced him to any type of horror movies because if you watched any of them, you wouldn't do that. Literally, I was thinking the entire time just of some alien dancing clown, excuse me. He's gonna possibly, maybe take off a hand or a limb or something. And I have to admit, a lot of the makeup and costumes and monster designs on this were pretty bad. You guys ever see the show Face Off? Yeah, these costume designs wouldn't last the first round. You haven't seen Face Off? Face Off's freaking awesome. Watch Face Off. Also, there's a huge plot hole in this movie. There's a humongous plot hole that just kind of like, it doesn't make freaking sense. It doesn't make sense. If I'm being 100% honest, it pissed me off. I'm just an asshole today, I guess. Seriously, watch the movie. It has to do with, weirdly enough, the water. And how it potentially works with water outside of the pool and doesn't make sense at all to this entire plot of this movie. Big asshole. Giggity. 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 That was actually kind of funny. There might be more plot holes in here than Swiss cheese. Jesus. Forgot about another one. Good thing I wrote it down. I'm going to try not to tell you it as best I can. How to do this. Someone was potentially hurt by the pool. I didn't think I would ever hear that sentence come out of my mouth. And then the sister runs off, trips, falls, all this happy stuff, and she gets a piece of glass lodged in her hand. It's a good piece, probably about yay big. But she just sits there and picks it out slowly as her sibling is not doing very well at this point. Still haven't called for anybody yet. Nope. She takes her sweet time. And it's like, what are you doing? Isn't there someone injured in your house that needs immediate medical attention? You're sitting there, picking it out all nice and daintily, and then you're taking your time looking around the house to magically find something. He goes trudging down the hall, and now magically, before you even got into the house, apparently you had a cell phone on you the entire frickin' time. Really? Someone didn't think something through. Okay, so there's pluses and minuses about this movie. It is beautifully shot. It looks spectacular. The acting's great in it. They did fantastic. Especially for the piece of crap script that they were given. I give them even more props for that. So, acting, great. Cinematic, fantastic. It was beautiful. The story sucked. And that is my final words on it. The story sucked. Okay? If you liked it, tell me what you did like about it. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I overlooked some details or something. I don't think I did. Tell me what you guys thought of the movie. And tell me what I should watch next. Alright? Have a good night and see you next time. I hope. I hope. Bye. I suck at ending videos.